Play for each other. When you get into the box, don't put yourself under pressure. If you are the right person, take it. If there's somebody else, pass. We've been here before. Close them down. No unnecessary fouls. No penalties. Play the way you play. We'll be this way. Okay, good luck.
You must tell him, my son says, who's going to stop Messi? So we'll say, we'll pray.
How do we say goodbye to the past of CAF? And the obvious start is to have a leader who is not part of that past. A leader who can generate confidence, bring financial stability, introduce global best practice in governance and administration, build key partnership with business, work closely with the CAF executive, with the zones and the member associations. I can share my personal experience and knowledge of the track record of Dr. Motsepe. Firstly, on development and school sport. He comes from a family with deep love, passion, commitment to football. He shows this commitment by supporting development and schools football in South Africa through the CAF Motsepe, a national schools competition where the prize money is 1 million rand that is invested in the educational initiatives at the schools, and whether it is for IT or football development. But it has transformed school sport in our country. His work in his club Mamelodi Sundowns to win the CAF Champions League and to become the first South African team to participate in the FIFA Club World Cup. Today we are presenting a difference maker, a key requirement for the transformation of African football. His business success, his contribution at the World Economic Forum in Davos, his BRICS Business Council contributions, his role in the Giving Pledge with Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, his investment in various African countries are well documented. And now it's his challenge to invest in African football and transform African football. And so it's a great pleasure that we have a candidate that has football and business experience to place before Africa, for Africa and CAF to become a leading member of FIFA and of global football. And so we want to wish him all the best, and we are convinced that he is the right person to lead African football over the next 4 years and to global excellence and competitiveness.
The Dr. Patrice, the big boss, and I think so he did a great job for his country. He is a man today to put your Mamelodi Sundowns on the top. If we're talking about Barcelona, we're talking about Manchester United, we're talking about Liverpool and Real Madrid. In Africa, our Manchester, our Liverpool, our biggest team is Mamelodi Sundowns. I have to say thank you very much to the big boss, Patrice, because he did a great job. And as a football fan, I'm very, very, very happy to see leaders like him.
Mother Africa, our beloved continent, require men and women ready to serve. In Patrice Motsepe, Mother Africa has a son that has raised his hand, not for what the position can do for him, but for what he can do for the position. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Patrice Motsepe is a no-nonsense person. He suffers no fools. But when he says yes, his work is bankable. And I know he'll never let us down, because if your hand is firm on the grip, you'll deliver. Come at the moment, come at the man.
Football is #1 sport. We are here to present not a South African candidate, but an African candidate who is going to foster unity on the continent as a whole. It is high time that we take football on the continent to higher planes, to where it has never been before. I see ourselves holding ourselves with anybody in the world, and therefore it would be important to remind everybody from Cape to Cairo that the mantra for CAF going forward is going to be that of development.
I'm excited, I'm super excited, because for the first time in football in the continent, Africa is about to get it right.
Africa is one of the greatest continents in this world. But if you look at what do we normally have as problem, is that of possibly leadership. Because leadership is the only animate factor that can coordinate all these factors for societal development. In football right now, we lack it. But under the leadership of Dr. Patrice Motsepe, come 12th March 2021, a lot will change, and we will be very proud to say we're Africans.
This is not a Patrice Motsepe undertaking. This is an undertaking by all of us. I know from many years in business, no leader succeeds on his own. A leader is only as good as the quality of people he has the privilege and the honor to work with. The requirements of African football can only be achieved, and also the opportunities and the growth when all of us work together. Sport is there to unite all our people. So I am going to, at all times, make a humble contribution to use sport to unite all Africans. I believe in the policies that we should use sports to unite, to create jobs, to create a better future. And also, under no circumstances will my presidency be used to disrespect, to undermine, to embarrass any country. When I focus on doing something, it requires a lot of hard work, it requires a lot of sacrifice, and more importantly, it requires tangible, visible, accessible progress. In partnership with the CAF Exco, in partnership with all of my brothers and sisters here, there is indeed a unique role that all of us can play, taking into account the unique role of football in the hearts and minds of our people. And Africa has proven that we've got some of the best players in the world. So one of the strategies is to try and build the quality, the integrity, the competitiveness, the sustainability of football in Africa to be able to compete against some of the best in the world. Now, to talk and have all of these fancy ideas, it's wonderful. But what's more important is, what are we doing? What are the results? So the test for me is not so much what we are talking about now, it's what the results are going to be 2, 3, 4 years from now. The future for African football has never been brighter. I'm excited that we will succeed and make African football globally competitive. We will succeed and make African football self-sustaining, and we will give confidence to the nations of Africa. When they compete in the FIFA World Cup, they will know that they can compete and win, both the men and the women.